Hello, and welcome to the latest feature release within TapGoods Pro. My name is Kelsey. I'm an onboarding specialist here at TapGoods, and I'd like to talk to you about our newest feature for our Select and Premier clients. We recently developed what we are calling advanced services. With this feature, you'd be able to not only schedule recurring services, but you'll be able to assign those services to different staff members for each service delivered, as well as route each service for each day that it's scheduled. To get started, we're going to go to Operations and then come down here to Services. This is where you'll set up a service that can be reoccurring. You'll hit the blue button here that says New Service. I'm going to go ahead and make a monthly service here. I'll have it charged at $100 a day. I'm going to set it up and click this toggle, making it a recurring service. You can choose from a drop-down of different recurring options in the system that you've already set up. So we'll go ahead and make a new one. Here I'll go ahead and say monthly on the 5th. You can choose either daily, weekly, or monthly frequencies. And then you can either choose a day of the month or the first, second, third, fourth, or last type of day in a week. I'm going to go ahead and choose the 5th and hit submit. As you can see here, we have a monthly service on the 5th. It's going to be time-based at $100 per day, and then we've called the recurrence monthly 5th. If you ever need to edit this recurrence here so that frequency that each service goes out, you'll have this option on the left where it says recurrences, and you can either edit with the gear icon or create a new recurrence to choose from for each order. From here, I'm going to go ahead and make a new order and add that service to the order so you see what it looks like in the order screen. For this monthly recurrence, I'm going to go ahead and do it for all of 2023. So we'll have 12 in total. I'll choose a customer and a venue to deliver to. In the Items and Staffing tab is where we'll find our service and how to add it. Of course, clicking the blue button that says Add Service, you can see our monthly service option is here. We can click 1 because our order date time frame covers the entire 12, but we only want it to go out once a month. So it covers the 12 months throughout the year already, and we will want once a month here in this option. Edit that to make sure the reoccurrence is accurate. You can change pricing in this screen or go to options. We'll route this service because it is something that we have to go on site for, and we'll make it recurring. It does automatically populate to the 1st of January through the end of December, which is great. And then we'll choose that monthly on the 5th. We are delivering to the same address in this order. You can add a note here to have any notes for your team about this recurring service. You can add a specific staff member to the service, but I'm going to show you how to assign a different staff member for each delivery out for this service. From here, we're going to go ahead and hit submit to save this service on this order. Okay, so you can see that we have a monthly service at $100 a day going out, well, once a month for 12 months. All right, from this screen, we're going to go ahead and click Create Quote. Here in the details page, you can see that you have a services tab added to this order. Go ahead and click that. You see that there are 12 total services for each one of the month, and this is going to be happening on the 5th of every month. If we toggle down, you can see each of the 12 that are going to be happening. I want to make sure that we click this button. This is important so it gets routed in your routing system within TapGoods. So now it should be added to your operations and then schedule. We'll get there in just a second. I did want to show you for each one of these options as a Delivery for the service, you can assign a specific team member. You'll hit the gear icon next to each service line. You can assign a staff member. You can give it a specific time in and time out, but you don't need to. You can also set the preferences for routing. So right now we have it set as no preference. They can show up on the 5th, typically between 9 a.m. and 2 p.m. That is set here within the order. For any reason, if you ever need to change the location of this one, you can go ahead and click that to change the location. So you can see that Kelsey is assigned here on the 5th at 9 a.m. If you ever need to delete any of these, maybe you have a more reoccurring option and you just don't want to have to do it for one day out of the month, or maybe it ends up being on a holiday, you can either alter the date or delete using this cancellation button here. You can always add a service to this as well. So you can add an individual one line item in this option as well. You can see over on the left, it does match our order ID number. And then on the end, it does indicate which service throughout this order it is for each line item. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and create this as a reservation. This is now a reservation and it will show up in our routing schedule. You can see as it populated in April, it is now showing this almost gear icon for services. You can see up here that that icon is indicating a service needs to be routed for that day. Of course, if you flip through the months, it'll show that 5th is having that same service each day out of the month. If you do click on the gear icon, you'll see that this order does need to be routed. I can either click on the order number to then take me back to the order, or if I just click on the line, this is where I'll be able to select a truck and add this service to a specific truck, and then you can also add the team member. As always, please reach out to us if you have any questions. You're welcome to reach out to your account executive if you do want to move up to either a select or a premier level to have this functionality within your TapGoods Pro. And we look forward to talking to you soon. Thank you so much.